All right, you maggots, listen up. So I went to my mailbox and found this package. And when I first grabbed it, I said, "Oh, someone sent me the gear for the Helicrafters SX42." I was sealing the package, and I'm like, "Oh, someone saw the video, saw that the gill was cracked, and they sent me it." Now, this is some type of brushing scheme. In other words, somebody orders this and makes me an official purchaser, and then they write a review in my name. That's what this is. I have a neighbor around the corner, and she constantly gets packages of seeds, and she does buy seeds, okay, and they're using her as a happy customer. So this is one of the companies. Hopefully, it's not the company I bought those stinking heap of shit SDR radios. So, and then, you get that, and then there's this. This is my Camp Lejeune water that I'm drinking. Um, they have a thing where you gotta go check your water meter and take a picture of it, and you have to test the pipes to see if they're lead, steel, or copper. Then you have to go on a website and fill out a form. So that's that. So I get this, and my electric bill is $100 more than last year. Now, it's been warmer this year than last year, but it shows I used more electricity than last year. And I'm like, oh, come on. But that's how it goes. It goes in threes, fours, fives, and sixes. When bad luck starts, it just keeps going until it just gives up. But in other words, I didn't know what it is. Drinking bad water. Oh, and I want to tell you, this is a different notice from the water company. PFAS, PFAS. Yeah, we're over the limit for the amount of PFAS that I should be drinking. So they're worried about people drinking leaded water here. But now we have another problem with our water. We have PFAS. So every day I get up and I'm like, what's going to go wrong today? On top of the people that like to email, oh, I think you should do a step-by-step video. See, it never ends. It just doesn't end. But that's how today went. At first I'm thinking, oh, somebody sent me the gear. I'm like, boy, that's pretty nice of them. Now, in the house opened up, and then I'm like, it's a brushing scheme. Somewhere there's a review with my name on it. My luck, it's an SDR radio. Oh, I really like the SDR. It really pulls in those stations. Instead of me saying, it's a heaping piece of shit. Anyone that thinks it's a good radio. And then there's the guys, well, the Russian radio is better. Well, I have the Russian radio schematic. Remember I told you, I can tell by the schematic if a radio is any good. There's no front end on it. It has a band filter with one inductor in it. Come on. That's you're killing me. Right? And that's the Russian schematic. And the Russian schematic, the model I bought a few years ago now, it's a piece of junk. Now they have added in more inductors on the radio. See, they're trying to find an equilibrium on the SDRs. In other words, not screw the public over too much. But the problem is, the people reviewing the radio don't really know what they're looking for. They've never had a good radio before. They went super cheap on the SDR. And then there are some guys that know what a good radio is, and they just say it's a piece of junk. It's really hard to operate. Well, the software isn't that great. It takes a while to get used to it. It's the circuitry that's no good. So we went from that. We're drinking PFAS, possibly leaded water in the system. I went through this in New Jersey. They ended up selling the water company to a big company. I won't go into that, but that became another fiasco in New Jersey. We were all drinking leaded water for years. And I'm here 15 years, and I drink the regular water comes out of the tap. And it probably has Roundup in it too. When I go for long walks, I see giant 50-gallon drums of Roundup when I first got here. I don't see them anymore. But there's streams everywhere around in the farm. So if they're spraying Roundup to knock the weeds down. It's getting into the streams. I think that's it. All right, that's it.